Hey everyone, welcome back to the Beauty and Vision channel. My name is Tammy Ariola, your Emerald Goddess. Yes, and happy Sunday too. All right, so y'all, I'm here to talk about, well, first let's recap. Recap the very first episode of My Blueprint to Peace was me, let me see. Oh, my relationship to money, my emotional attachment to money. I had to do that. Okay, that was the first thing I spoke about as far as this journey of in my spiritual journey and me coming into the peace I have today. All right, so let's see. The second thing that I did was, oh my gosh, I don't know why I'm losing my train of thought. Like, I'm not talking about myself. But yeah, so the second thing, it was confidence. So confidence is the next thing I asked for. The reason why I'm like forgetting, because I'm thinking about the in between, because there was some in between things going on. Okay, so this is what I'm tonight isn't really about what I asked for, it's what I had to do. Okay, so what I had to do while I had asked for the detachment from money, then right after that, COVID happened. So I thank God I did ask for that. It was funny how my spirit just said, "This, you need to go ahead and put this out there." Um, and then the confidence, I knew that I needed to build that up because I had just started dancing at this dance studio, and I could just feel it where I was just like, why am I doubting myself? Why am I not, something's wrong with my confidence? I'm getting nervous in front of people when it's time to perform. Camera cut on, I'm nervous. I forget the choreo. It was crazy. All right, so then what I did was I had to surrender. Okay, so what that means is when you truly surrender to the Most High, to the divine, where you're just like, hey, look, it's in your hands. I'm gonna allow you to guide me, like whatever it is I need to do, however it is I need to hear you and listen. You have to surrender. You can't be stuck in your head, and one of the main things you can't do is you can't give yourself to another human. So we're all here to pretty much help each other. We're all one. You know, each one teach one hand lend a helping hand. It's just we're supposed to be here helping each other, not hurting each other. All right, so I say that because when you surrender, okay, you're putting all your faith and trust in the God that you say you believe in. All right, people are sent to us, to boost us and put us, in different spaces in our lives. Some people aren't meant to stay too long. They're just meant to do what their purpose is for you and then move on. All right. But so when I say surrender to God, if you surrender to a human, that means you're putting all your faith in the government, you're putting all your faith in the church, you're putting all your faith in the school. you know um, you have to really go with your spirit. You have to go with what your spirit's telling you, because your spirit is the connection. Your spirit, it's you. But if you are thinking in your human like mind, you're not going to hear what you need to hear. You it's like when you hear truth, truth. Your soul knows truth. When you hear it, you know it. I mean, you might fight against it because you don't want to believe it. You want to believe, ain't no way you've been told these lies or whatever all your life, and now it's been a bunch of bull. You probably done stood on what they say, standing on business. You probably stood on business about whatever that was and just was like standing your ground, like, yeah, this is what it is. I've done that before. I've gotten caught up in a religious battle, Like whose God is the right God and whose belief is the right belief. It's foolishness. It's stupid. What are we doing? We all need to know universal truth. Once you learn and know, not learn, but once you know and remember universal truth, that's the only truth there is. And you know what you know. Because when you tapped in, that soul, the soul will tell you when it's right or when it's wrong. All right, so yeah, surrender was the next thing I had to do, and I knew that because it was just like, I knew I was just thinking in my own 3D mindset self. Of course, I didn't know all of this terminology at the time, but I was just like, yeah, something isn't right. And I believe in a higher power. I 100% do. I know I was created from somewhere. you know, you just know it. We are having a human experience, but we come to this earth, and some of us has just been programmed. Other people have been thinking for us since day one. They teach you and they tell you what to do, and they control you, and use their titles and their power, giving power to just control, and all while giving incorrect information, and just everybody just operating the same, and giving the wrong information to the next person. So now there's many of us here who's here to tell the truth, who's here to be honest, and bring us back to truth and remember who we are and where we are from, truly from. All right, so it's always felt weird too when somebody's like, where are you from? And I'd just be like, Virginia. But yeah, I grew up there, but I just feel like I want to say something different about, like, where are you from? But like, the moon, like, that's how I feel about it. Like, it's seriously. And I feel like I sound right when I say the moon. I'm from the universe. I'm from the universe. The universe is my home. I don't, like, this is a big world. The earth, is large, very. And so why are we not exploring it? Explore it. The earth is bigger than your neighborhood. Get to meet some people that grew up in other places. It's pretty cool. It's interesting to hear people's stories, how they grew up, what was going on in their neck of the woods, so yeah. But that's what I wanted to come on here today and talk about, was just the surrender. Like, because I always say it, people are always saying they, so many people go to church, so many people say they believe in God, they know God exists, they a child of God, but they're not operating like that, like not really living like they believe that, and I think that once people really truly surrender, like, if you got something in the back of your head, I'm gonna tell you this, I think this is what it is, and I'm gonna start speaking freely, because I haven't been speaking freely, like what's really on my mind. Because now the thing is, all this information I hear, it's not new information. It's all familiar. It's all information that I know already. I might not have been able to put a name to it, but once I hear the explanation of it, the history of it, it's like, oh, okay, all right, that's what y'all call it. Cool. Like, now I know, so, but yeah, so if people are saying they're a child of God, they believe, the reason why people aren't operating like they truly, like, really believe it, is because somewhere in not just the back of their mind, but in their soul, they feel like, I'm believing in something I've never seen before, something I've never, like, I'm just going off of what's been told to me, what my parents believed, and what my family believed, not really knowing, not really, just never really receiving a feeling of truth, right? So I think that's what it is. But for me, I'm like this. I know there's a higher source. We were given this opportunity to explore the human experience, which is pretty cool. Like what can you do as a human? Have a human experience. But there's a certain way we're supposed to be operating. And yeah, we're here to do something. You know it. We're here to do something bigger than just being here. It's bigger than us. That's what I'm saying. It's bigger than ourselves, just ourselves alone. We got to reach out to the masses that are caught in this bubble of illusion. Yeah. So surrender, and you have to follow your spirit. You have to get connected. Get yourself in a place of solitude. Get yourself somewhere where you can be alone. Calm your mind down. Breathe. Yeah. Breathe. Relax. Don't think about what happened last week, last year, yesterday, 10 years ago. Don't think about any of that. Just chill out. Relax yourself. And then your mind's going to start to be quiet enough to receive. You get your messages. That's what happens when you surrender. You get the messages on what to ask for. That's really what it's about, what to ask for. And don't forget to show gratitude. Once you realize you got that answer for what you asked for, you got to show gratitude. You know what I'm saying? Don't ever think, oh, now I'm confident, I'm good now. You have to make sure that your journey, you stay on the journey. Yep. If you're a real one, you'll just know, you'll feel it. And you stay in that journey. Stay in the journey. And then you're going to get there. But what I wanted to share with you, because I'm studying yoga, so the word for surrender, it's part of the Niyamas, in the sutra. It is Ishvara Pranidhana. Ishvara Pranidhana, the surrender. Yeah, so Ishvara is the Most High, the Divine, Supreme God, and then Pranidhana is surrender. Yeah, so you surrender to the Supreme God. Yeah, so I hope that this message has been received by someone. Yeah, I'm chilling right now, so that's why I came on here like this, but I wanted to get this message, to you. I'm about to actually get down here and practice some more of my yoga. Yes, I'm enjoying it. I really am, and I'm going to definitely share with you all once I complete my studies and pass the test and become an official registered yoga teacher. Yeah. All right, so it was great sharing this with you all, and make sure to surrender and go with the flow. All right, Beauty and Vision signing off. Love y'all.